It's kind of cool in a way, and you get to like pick it apart. And if there's stuff that you're doing that you don't like in my case, that lip smacking thing, and I can remember that's going on, then concentrate on not doing that as much. It's just that simple. Diagnosing a problem, changing it up, doing it better. That's what this is all about. Learning to be you. You're not that person you were before your accident. You're challenged. You got many challenges, and if you keep on it and don't succumb to giving up, you will be happy in the end with who you will become. It's just that simple. Put enough time into it, and you'll be a success. Don't put any time into it and hope that somebody else will give you the answer or fix you. It's just not going to happen. So, anyways, what else can I tell you about the writing thing? Writing, cool tool, man. Write letters. Write to authors. Write to newspapers. Get some pen pals online. I didn't tap that source. I mean, I went to that dating thing, and it was stupid and mundane and whatever. But there's a lot of people like you and I that are out there, and they're lonely and they're isolated, and they're looking for ways to get themselves better. And what better way than to talk to somebody else, especially if they're in the same boat as you, and understand what you're going through and your experiences, and go with it. Find people that are having common interests. Establish new friendships. We don't like doing that as a group. We find it challenging. We don't want to explain ourselves over and over again to new people and make new friends or friendships. Or at least I don't. I have yet to do that. I don't feel confident. I have very little confidence, or I thought I had little confidence, but here I am, breaking out of my shell and moving on and trying some new stuff, and it's the right thing to do. Be creative. Don't sit back. Challenge yourself. It doesn't matter what you have to do to challenge it. Also, there's something always bigger and better. Well, let me think about something else here with my group. I can't think of anything right now. Pretty much tapped out here. I've been doing this like my second one today, and it's very intense. One of the reasons why I do it is so I'm trying to organize my thoughts and tell a story in a manner that someone else can see it and understand it and see it for some value. And even myself, when I look at it, pick it apart, look at what I'm doing, if I'm on topic, am I keeping to a topic, is it interesting? I'm studying myself to see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and how to improve it. I don't want to be the dude that gets left at that table with a cup of coffee and everybody else moves away into the next room because I'm not on the same planet or on board. I'm different. I'm not saying I want to be entirely like everybody else. I don't care. Believe me, we don't care. It's just that it's just easier to make friends, and there's a lot of things I want, and I need to have other people to enjoy them. I need a relationship, I need I need to talk to people so that they stop responding to me like I'm challenged. Just call me up and as if I'm not. I need to get out of this fear of going outside and taking on a whole bunch more things to deal with. I mean, outside you're, like say, your barrage of what you have to deal with at any one moment is huge, and in here it's not so much. But get outside for a bit and some new experiences and so on. I mean, it all works out for the better. Anything that will keep you from just singly or simply watching television is a good thing. Cutting your nails, you can do that. It's something simple as that, especially if you've got something wrong with your hand and you're having to concentrate to make sure you don't cut yourself, or filing your nails or paint your nails. I mean, really get the nail polish out and do it. You know, it's going to be messy at first, but challenge. But if you're a woman and you like using nail polish, why aren't you doing it? If it's not good, you get the nail polish remover and you take it off and you try and do it again. And if you do get something that's cool, enjoy what it looks like for a couple of days, and then it becomes a focal story for anybody you meet. That kind of thing. Tying your shoes. You know, I mean, at first shoes you want to get when you have a problem using your hands is you want to get the Velcro deals. You know, simple ones with those Velcro straps. They just pull a strap over and you got your shoe on. Well, I'm suggesting to struggle through and pull the laces. You know, learn how to tie it. All these things are just simple things you used to do, things you find challenging now. Don't succumb to the easy way out. Do what you used to do. If you tied your shoes, tie them up. Don't look for an easier way to do it to avoid tying them up. That's not going to help you out. If you polished your shoes, polish them again. Out with the brushes and the applicators and the polish, and polish them. If you're dressing up and you're a woman, use your nylons. Even if it takes you for an hour and you're going to rip a couple pairs putting them on. Or for a guy, I don't know, pants with buttons for a zipper. Yes, it's nutty and you don't want to do that, but it's a challenge. Shirt, buttoning it up. Iron your shirt. Iron your pants. You know, oh no, I'm a gimp now and I can't do it. Bunch of bull. You know, take out your ironing board. What do you got to do at home anyways? Do your laundry, take stuff out, get your iron out, iron your clothes up. Because when you do go out, you want to be proud of the way you're dressed. So dress in your better garbs. You know, I'm guilty of this myself. How many times I'm walking around in my underwear at home, or you know, not combing my hair, whatever, you know, washing my face. I mean, take some pride in presenting yourself so that when you do go out and are amongst normal people, if you want to call them, that you don't look abnormal. You look good. You got your new shoes on, pair of pants on without holes on it, not track pants, something with a belt on it, a nice shirt with buttons, a tie even, tie it yourself, you know, your cuffs, don't roll up your sleeves, you know, and don't have anybody else do it for you. Takes you 2 hours, takes you 2 hours. And when you do go out, and you're all shaved and cleaned up, and you look dressed to kill, when you go to the mall, you know, you get a little more confidence because you're not looking like a bum. Stop watching television. Take the bus. Walk down the street. Go to a mall. Lots of benches in a mall. Get tired, sit down. Wheelchair, comfortable, kind of. You know, it's dry. Everything's wheelchair accessible nowadays. Get out there. Meet your friends for coffee. Do stuff. Like I say, I'm guilty myself. I don't do a lot. I sit here and wallow in my isolation. I'm on my couch, and here I'm telling you what to do. And stuff I should be doing all along. Stuff that I am starting to do. Just whatever you're going to do, just do it. You know, read a book. Open a book. Don't like reading? Flip some pages, find some pictures, look at the pictures, read a couple of lines. Don't like reading? Why? Bothersome, whatever. Uh, get a magazine with some articles in it. Find anything you like? No. Grab a Playboy, look at the pictures. You like the forum thing, or Penthouse, I guess is the forum? Then read the forum. You know, I mean, might be somewhat perverse or whatever, but if it's interesting to you, as long as it engages you to read, even though it's not something you want to do, but you like doing, especially when it comes to that topic, then do it. I'm not saying to be some pervert and do some weird stuff. I'm saying, like, do whatever is something that's going to motivate you to do that. If you're a guy and you want to hear about, you know, things on tape or whatever, how to meet women or whatever, you don't want to read books, you can look at them. Look them up the internet. Have something downloaded. How to meet women. How do you date people? What do women want to hear? Guys, same thing. Girls, same thing. What do guys want? What do women want? I mean, pick up on something that's interesting enough to engage in. It doesn't matter what it is. Just don't let your brain tune out. Make it get excited and want to investigate a topic, or knit, or cut something, or draw something, or sew, or cook something, cut some vegetables. Do it all. And do it all day, back to back. You know, if you got to a point where your day was so busy you didn't have time to wallow in your misery, guess what? You won't be miserable. You won't have time to be miserable. You'll be like going from one thing to the next and wondering how the hell you ever had time to even work. Your day will be so busy, it's like, wow, I wake up, and when you finally put your head down at 10:30 at night to crash, it's like the day's gone, and you can't even imagine what it was like, or you can't remember that somewhere in that day you had to have another 8 or 10 hours to go to work and do a job and come back home, and then engage in family or friends and so on. It's do it. Do anything, everything. Don't be lazy. Nothing's going to be easy, and nothing you're going to do is going to get easier by just simply waiting. So, pound it out. Rock on.